So when people come to me because they want to do asset protection planning, these are the big things that I look for. I will ask you, have you made really big gifts in the last 5 years? And I'm really looking for honesty when I ask this question. And when I'm talking about big gifts, I'm talking about a couple $1,000s and over. It might not seem to you like a big gift or a big question to answer because you're thinking, oh, it's Christmas presents and birthday presents, or I bought my grandson a $5,000 car. And to you, those might not be huge gifts, but for MaineCare, those are big gifts. And it's important that you tell me because I put a lot of time and effort into creating the plan that we put in place for you. And if we create this plan and we start implementing this plan, and then you tell me, oh, I gave $50,000 to my daughter for a down payment on her house 3 years ago, I now have to redo everything. And it could affect whether or not a person can qualify for services. We're not judging you. I have no problem with how you spent your money in the last 5 years. I just have to plan for it. So please, if an elder law attorney asks you the question, be honest. I also look at income versus the anticipated cost of care in the facility, because sometimes the plan we put in place will use the income as a factor. And I think the most important thing I look for is I take a look at your estate plan and I'm looking for a really comprehensive financial power of attorney. We want to see that there's the power in your power of attorney to make gifts of your assets. Because if you in the planning process can no longer plan, your agent needs to carry that on for you. Or if you don't plan far enough in advance, your agent needs to be able to pick up the ball and plan for you. And if there's no gifting power, we are essentially stuck. There's not much we can do without a gifting power. So that power is the first thing I look for. Next, I would like to see that your agent can make a trust using your assets for your benefit. That is a huge planning tool that we use to help set money aside and preserve assets. So that's a power that we really like to see in there. In Maine, powers of attorney are durable, which means that if you lose your ability to make decisions and handle your affairs, your agent or your power of attorney is still effective. In some states, that presumption does not exist. Powers of attorney have to be stated as durable. So I do look to see if the document is durable. And then the last one sounds really evil, but it's our legal term for your agent being able to make gifts of your assets to themselves. And this is an important power if your agent is your child, because sometimes your child is the best person to receive the gifts. And so we want your agent to be able to gift things to themselves to plan better for you.